Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. It is an alert day today, so let's send it right over to Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart for the latest forecast.
Yeah, we got the dangerous heat this afternoon. Probably will continue all the way through this evening, so it's going to be kind of a hot evening. But we do have changes on the way, and the good news, it's not going to last just this one day. But definitely take some cautions, stay hydrated, stay in the shade as much as possible. This is the feel-like temperatures right now across most of the Midwest, and it's just starting to get going. We're already above 90 at La Crosse. That's apparent temperatures. To the south, 94 already in Bosquebel. Up to the north too, also 90. So this is just a start. They will continue to rise, along with that southerly wind too that is pushing about 15 to 20, and that'll be the story too. So that does help a little bit to cool off, is what it feels like. Those thunderstorm chances are late, really towards sunset right now for both locations. I think La Crosse will be after about 8 p.m. We'll start seeing some thunderstorms come in the picture. But until then, the temperatures are going to be upper 80s to near 90 until sunset. Storms are starting to happen to the west. There is a cold front that'll be approaching, but it's going to take some time overall. We're just going to see temperatures continue to climb. Actual temperatures into the low 90s for most locations. A few thunderstorms may get closer to Eau Claire as the time we approach, maybe around 4 to 5 p.m. and maybe also Ladysmith by that time. But everyone else will remain dry really until after sunset. That will start going on. So later on, we'll kind of break down the severe storm potential for tonight. There's a little bit of that, but also some much cooler conditions, although wet conditions for the rest of the week.
All right, Greg, thank you. It is not just our area that is feeling the heat. In New York State, the scorching temperatures could create dangerous conditions in many schools with no air conditioning. School districts in cities like Rochester and Syracuse decided to limit younger students to a half day of classes. The record-breaking heat is made more likely by decades of climate change. According to a 2021 report from the Center for Climate Integrity, nearly 14,000 public schools across the U.S. that did not need air conditioning in 1970 have installed or will need to install HVAC systems by 2025. That's at an estimated cost of more than $40 billion.
And it's going to get not only hotter outside, but more expensive to maintain those systems going into the future. It's a permanent cost to schools that was not there before the climate started overheating.
And doctors say extreme temperatures are particularly dangerous for children younger than 9 because heat reaches their smaller cores faster, increasing their chance of dehydration. Red flag warnings are still in effect in parts of Southern California as firefighters battle more than a dozen wildfires there. Crews are fighting back the post fire from the air and the ground. By last night, it had ballooned to more than 15,000 acres just 2 days after igniting. The LA County fire captain says wind gusts topping 60 miles per hour, paired with dry vegetation, have made the fire hard to contain. A climate scientist says the start of California's fire season has been near average, but warns it'll likely extend as late as November with greater intensity than usual. President Biden, meanwhile, announcing today a large-scale immigration program that will offer legal status and a streamlined path to U.S. citizenship to roughly 500,000 undocumented immigrants. Skylar Henry reports from Washington.
President Biden's immigration relief program would provide a path to citizenship to about 500,000 unauthorized immigrants who are living in this country and are married to American citizens. They would have to live in the U.S. for at least 10 years and pass a background check. Right now, it can be very difficult for these individuals to get a green card, and it often involves leaving the country for a period of time to do it. Under Biden's plan, those who qualify would be able to apply for permanent residence and would be allowed to stay and work without fear of deportation. The action will particularly benefit DACA recipients or dreamers who were brought to the U.S. as children. This is the president's second major move on immigration this month. 2 weeks ago, he announced sweeping restrictions on migrants seeking asylum at the U.S.-Mexico border.
This ban will remain in place until the number of people trying to enter illegally is reduced to a level that our system can effectively manage.
A senior administration official said the new program is expected to start taking applications by the end of the summer, but the policy is sure to face legal challenges. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
The policy is also expected to benefit an estimated 50,000 immigrant children with a parent who is married to a U.S. citizen. Undocumented stepchildren of U.S. citizens who must also leave the country to obtain green cards will be eligible too if they are under the age of 21. Former President Donald Trump is heading to Wisconsin today. He'll be at a rally just south of Milwaukee. The visit comes just days after Trump reportedly called that city horrible at a meeting with House Republicans. The Trump campaign has pushed back on the alleged remark, saying he was referring to crime and, quote, voter fraud. Democratic-leaning Milwaukee helped Joe Biden narrowly win Wisconsin in 2020. In less than a month, Republicans will gather in Milwaukee for their national convention. A federal judge blocked a new Iowa law that would have allowed state law enforcement to arrest some undocumented migrants. The law, which would have gone into effect July 1st, made it a crime to be in Iowa after being deported, denied admission to the U.S., or to have an outstanding deportation order. The judge ruled only the federal government has the constitutional ability to make U.S. immigration policy. The Iowa Attorney General is planning to appeal that decision. Brace yourself for soaring temperatures, and with that comes energy bills. Don't sweat it. Consumer Reports has some tips to help you beat the heat without breaking the bank when we come back.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
How did CEO Eric Hovde become a multimillionaire California banker? Let's take a look. Hovde's family rigged the system to rake in $30 million in government subsidies and loans. And now he's sheltering his wealth in shady tax havens around the world. So it's no surprise Hovde supports more tax cuts for corporations and millionaire bankers like himself, while working families pay the price. That's bank CEO Eric Hovde. Never been on our side, never will be. Win Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
After an accident, you have an important opportunity to go after all the money you may be entitled to.
When it comes to motorcycle representation for accidents, only one firm comes to mind, Hupy and Abraham.
They're very well known for handling motorcycle cases. We knew that we could trust them. They got me way more than I thought I would get.
Bikers choose Hupy and Abraham because of the reputation of getting the best results of any other law firm.
Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
Your journey to wellness begins at Vernon Memorial Healthcare, where excellence in orthopedic care is a reality. From initial consultation to post-operative recovery, every step of the way is tailored to you. The numerous awards for orthopedic services are a testament to our entire team's skill and dedication. Your path to wellness is paved with our unwavering support and expertise. Trust us for a brighter, more active tomorrow. Vernon Memorial Healthcare.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $1,050.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Whether it's a bathroom remodel or comprehensive plumbing services, we at Maxwell White strive to keep our neighbors safe and comfortable in their homes, offering honest, upfront pricing on every service, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call Maxwell White today.
There's been more than a few changes over the years. But if there's one thing that hasn't changed, it's our commitment. 70 years and counting. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back. Add keeping cool this summer to the list of things costing more. According to new energy projections, look out for a nearly 8% increase across the country, or about $719 more to cool a home. The experts at Consumer Reports share some simple tips you can do right now to save money all summer long.
As extreme heat rises from coast to coast and lasts longer into September, so will the price of keeping your home cool.
You're going to use more energy and spend more money to keep the same amount of space just as cool.
Consumer Reports has some tips. First, turn up your AC. This might cause a heated argument in your home, but you can save as much as 10% a year on heating and cooling by simply adjusting your thermostat 7 to 10 degrees for 8 hours a day. The question is, will you be comfortable?
If you do convince your family to turn up the AC, Using a ceiling fan or box fan can make up the difference. Running one will actually make the room feel as much as 4 or even 5 degrees cooler.
Add some technology to your home in the form of a smarter programmable thermostat. They make it easy to set a money-saving, energy-conserving schedule.
Using a programmable thermostat is really the most effective way to save money, and it'll even help you save money on heating bills in the winter.
Some thermostats, like this Google Nest, will learn your day-to-day cooling preferences and adjust accordingly. Next, repair any leaky AC ductwork for central air and fill in holes and cracks around your windows and doors. Insulate around your window air conditioners to keep warm air from entering and cool air from escaping. Also, close your curtains and blinds during the day to keep the sun from heating your home. But never sacrifice safety for savings. Heat-related deaths and illnesses happen quickly and far too often. At the very least, consider a window air conditioner where you sleep. This small-capacity Frigidaire cools up to 250 square feet and earned an excellent rating in CR's brownout tests, designed to mimic conditions you might find in extreme heat when the power grid is overloaded. This is Teresa Hope.
And remember the signs of heat stroke, which occurs when your body temperature rises above 103. Symptoms include red, hot, dry skin with no sweat, a rapid, strong pulse, dizziness, confusion, or unconsciousness. Try to cool down where you are and call 911 if those symptoms happen to you. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
Are you in need of a new driveway or parking lot? Call North Central Paving for all your asphalt needs. We specialize in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installation. Call North Central Paving today.
It took 34 years to change this place from worn out to wonderful, slow and steady to keep overhead low. The same slow, steady growth has grown us to the best team of home improvement professionals in the region, over 80 today. Voted best to La Crosse because of exceptional quality and unexpected low prices. Whatever your next project, contact us today for a prompt free estimate. You have a problem, we have the solution. Better than you imagined for less than you expected. Contact the board store today.
Celebrate Onalaska on Saturday, June 29th at Van Riper Park. Enjoy a fun-filled day of activities, food, and entertainment for the whole family. Events include a cornhole tournament and family fun zone with inflatable rides. Live music begins at 5:15 with Tabasco Cat, followed by Mason-Dixon Line at 6:30. Then the entertainment takes to the sky with the festival food salute to the 4th of July fireworks. Celebrate with us on June 29th in Van Riper Park in Onalaska.
Contact North Central Paving to make your life smoother.
What is a hero? Not the kind from comic books and movies, saving the day. We're talking about everyday heroes, those with a special kind of courage or ability, those saving the day, one person at a time. News 8 Now wants to find those heroes and thank them for bettering our community. Go to news8000.com, click on Features, then Hometown Heroes, to nominate someone you feel is truly a hometown hero.
People vaccinated against COVID have a reduced risk of developing long COVID. That's from a study at Columbia University that found vaccinations also reduce the severity of infections. People with pre-pandemic health conditions, including diabetes, asthma, chronic lung disease, and a history of smoking, were linked to longer recovery times. A new smartphone face screening tool could help paramedics identify stroke in seconds, which is much quicker than current technologies. Researchers in Australia are using AI to develop new software they believe will save lives and reduce the risk of long-term disability for stroke patients. The technology uses the power of facial expression recognition to detect stroke by analyzing facial symmetry and specific muscle movements. A new study out of Tufts University shows the number of Americans eating poorly remains high. Researchers did find some improvements over the past 20 years, with consumption of nuts, whole grains, and proteins rising. Gains in dietary quality were highest among younger adults. Those were some of today's top health headlines. Taking a live look outside now from CityCam 8. Greg is in next with your forecast.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Salmon, good choice. I may need to send you grocery shopping more often.
I also picked up a vacuum cleaner at the same store.
You bought one of the most important household appliances at a place that sells bananas?
The worker said it really sucks.
That's nuts.
It does suck, but not the good kind.
Let's go to a place that specializes in vacuums from people that know vacuums, like A1 Vacuum in La Crosse. And leave the box stores to, you know.
Our business is picking up.
Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor has immediate openings and wants you to apply. They say this job takes grit, attention to detail, and ability to work as a team. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today. $2,500 hiring bonus.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Is it time for a new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Download the News 8000 app today.
Yeah, we got the alert conditions through this evening for the dangerous heat that we're going to have. It's only going to last through this evening, then tomorrow definitely better conditions, but take your time outside, definitely hydrate and stay in shade as much as possible. We'll have storms coming probably later after evening commute, although there could be a few storms before then. We'll have to watch out for the severe. I think damaging wind could be one thing we'll keep an eye on. Much cooler on Wednesday. There'll be a few showers, but I think a lot of areas will just remain cloudy and cooler for Wednesday. Indicated on the mowing forecast too, just hot today. Those thunderstorms towards the later evening hours, so most of the day will be dry. And then shower chances here for Wednesday and Thursday. It's not going to be all day, but some bits of it. The good news is the temperatures will be mainly in the 70s, so that'll be the positive news with more clouds than sun, but we will get some rain. Right now, the feel-like temperatures are going to climb this afternoon into the 90s, mid-90s, and then through the evening commute, it's still going to be in the mid to upper 90s for most areas. It's not really going to start cooling off. You'll start seeing the color change up to the northwest by the time we get to 6, 7. That means that cold front will begin to approach. We'll finally get below 90 probably by 8 p.m. as we have storms approaching by then. So we still got a period to go through. So for the evening commute, it's definitely going to be a hot one out there. Here's a few storms that may try to develop west of Eau Claire. Not probably going to see a lot of that kind of basically pulse up and down because of the heat right now. The southerly winds continue in the afternoon at gusty. We're going to watch the main line really approach the area, but not till after the evening commute. That line actually could contain some stronger wind gusts. I think damaging winds would be the one thing we'll have to watch out. Once it gets closer to 9 or 10 and approaches a lot of the areas to the east, I think then we'll start seeing it more kind of just dissipate a little. So the severe threat's probably till about 10 to 11. And really it is better as you go further west. It's a level 2 out there, slight risk. Once again, the damaging wind is one thing I'm more concerned about than the large hail, given the movement. We'll have to keep an eye on flooding too if it does start to slow down. Heavy rain potential, as areas have already seen quite a bit of rain too. Overall, that line kind of continues east past midnight, but then it becomes more just showers and a few storms overall. A lot of areas to the north may remain dry. You may wake up with some showers, but it may just be cloudy conditions. The winds begin to turn around, and those showers will continue. But for most of the day, Wednesday, it's just cloud cover with a west wind. Our temperatures will go lower in the 60s, but they won't climb much in the afternoon. Probably the cloud cover will get back into the 70s. We'll start seeing maybe an uptick in the coverage of showers towards the later half of the day into Wednesday night. But that's going to be the trend. That boundary is going to stay right close to us. So even though we might not have showers all the entire period through Thursday, we're definitely going to keep that cloud cover and that east wind. As you see Thursday, more development of showers. It won't be an all-day rain. We're not expecting to see severe weather with this. It'll actually begin to lift further north as we go to Thursday. That means Thursday into Friday. Friday especially, we're going to start seeing those temperatures come back up as the winds begin to turn around. So it's a wet period, but it's not going to be entirely all-day washouts on any period. So really for tonight, we're looking at the showers and thunderstorms coming through. Then we'll see temperatures lowering. Once again, that heat index will be high to about 9, and it'll start coming back down. And then as we look at the 8-day forecast, those shower chances on Wednesday really are a lot of hit and miss, not an all-day rain. Same story on Thursday. We'll start seeing the temperatures come back up for Friday and Saturday. And the big cool down, which is looking pretty good right now, will probably come Sunday when we have a nice cold front come through, get us back to more seasonable type of conditions.
All right, yeah, it looks like that'll feel a little better.
Yeah, so stay safe out there. Definitely remember it's going to be hot out there through the evening.
All right, thank you, Greg. Coming up, a first look at Team USA's 2024 Olympic uniforms. Designer Ralph Lauren brings a patriotic flair to the City of Light. Stay tuned for the Star-Spangled Sneak Peek.
Ashley's Stars and Stripes sale is going on now. Don't miss these furniture hot buys, now only $7.99. Plus pay 0% interest for 5 years with no minimum purchase in-store only. Only at Ashley. Shop more deals in-store and online.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted retractable awning and solar screen experts. Sonesta retractable awnings and solar screens protect you from the harsh sun. With over 150 fabrics to choose from and the largest sizes available, you can create shade to match your home and style. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with Sonesta retractable awnings, brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
Do you suffer from burning pain, coldness, numbness, tingling in your hands, legs, or feet, and worst of all, balance problems? Have you been told you have peripheral neuropathy? Stop what you are doing, because there is help in a healthy way. We see physicians across the country throw a drug cocktail approach at this condition, getting minimal, if any, relief, while neuropathy progresses toward being confined to walkers and wheelchairs due to amputations and disabilities. Drugs like gabapentin, Lyrica, Cymbalta, or opioids are designed to hide neuropathy but not fix it, and often come with dangerous side effects. Finally, there's a proven path to recovery that thousands of patients just like you have experienced. Our breakthrough, non-invasive neuropathy treatment is supported by FDA-cleared technologies based on published clinical evidence, creating a 99% satisfaction rating. More exciting, our patients enjoy our home therapy to conveniently accelerate healing. If you want your health freedom back, don't choose to suffer any longer. Call now. Spots are limited to the first 20 callers. Call today so we can help in a healthy way.
Ashley's Stars and Stripes mattress sale is going on now. Don't miss these mattress hot buys, now only $7.99. And get a free adjustable base upgrade with an Align by Ashley Sleep mattress purchase. Only at Ashley. Shop more deals in-store and online.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Team USA has unveiled its 2024 Olympic uniforms. For the 9th year, Ralph Lauren is the official outfitter of the teams competing at the Paris 2024 Games. The brand says the collection drew inspiration from the vibrant host city while embracing a patriotic spirit. For the opening ceremony, Team USA will wear a classic navy blazer with red and white detailing, paired with a striped Oxford shirt, navy knit tie, and tapered light denim jeans. The closing ceremony outfit features a race car style jacket with USA patch detailing, a classic striped polo, and white jeans. Athletes are also getting various pieces as part of the Village Wear collection, which includes jackets, sweaters, joggers, and more. Items from that collection are available to buy online. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we come back.
Working with Maxwell White was amazing. They were professional, answered all of my questions.
I give Maxwell White my highest possible recommendation.
Maxwell White did a fabulous job on our shower. 5-star plumbing service done right.
Nomo lets you check on mom, day or night. Nomo's no-camera motion sensors let you check on mom from across the street, across the state, or across the country. Dialing 911 connects you to your local emergency services. You can't call 911 directly for Mom unless she's local too.
But if there's an emergency, Rapid SOS provides a direct connection to emergency services immediately. Rapid SOS is integrated with 911 services nationwide. Our 24/7 safety agents can dispatch emergency services where they're needed with critical information first responders need to know.
When things are normal, it's good to know. When things aren't normal, it could be serious, so you need to know.
With Rapid SOS, Mom can get help fast.
Dependable.
Accessible.
That's NOMO.
Enhanced by Rapid SOS.
NOMO Smart Care. N-O-M-O Smart Care.
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
I'm 82. 86.
90 years young.
Eric Hovde thinks people like us shouldn't be able to vote.
If you're in a nursing home, you only have 5-6 month life expectancy. Almost nobody in a nursing home is in a point to vote.
Son, I've served this country. I think I can handle a ballot.
What a jerk.
Eric Hovde, I'm fully aware of whom I'm voting for, and it won't be you.
Maxwell White celebrates servicing the La Crosse Coulee region for 30 years. Much has changed, but not our commitment to you. Providing local, honest, and quality plumbing repairs and solutions. That's Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
All right, with the heat, don't forget about the car and how hot it can get in there too, especially through this evening. So don't leave anything in there, and check back behind your seat when you get out, because it can get very dangerous very quickly. We'll stay dry free. A few showers potentially west of Eau Claire, maybe some later west of La Crosse, but I think the main line and activity will approach after the evening commute, and then we'll have that line of showers and thunderstorms come through. The good news, it's cooler for Wednesday. Still kind of wet, but overall pretty nice for Wednesday and Thursday. And the big cool down comes in later towards the weekend.
All right, yeah, we'll be ready for that after
yes,
this week.
I love it too.
All right, thank you, Greg. Thank you for joining us. We will see you back here tonight. Have a great day.